This is Radio Takeover, Brevard's hit talk radio program with Karen Wooden and Chuck Fresh. Wednesdays at 1, live on 1510 WMEL, 94.7 FM Cocoa, 99.9 FM Cocoa, 100.7 in Melbourne. Streaming online on SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Now, hold on to your seats. It's time for this week's edition of Radio Takeover.
Oh, hey. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Radio Takeover.
How are you?
Good, Karen. How are you today?
I am trying to just take a breather and calm down from getting to the studio today.
I'll tell you what, it was a mad rush out there today. I don't know what's going on. There was accidents on Route 1. It looked like an overturned truck. I couldn't really tell. It was too far back.
Was that on the one, or was that is that in Suntree?
That was on Route 1 just north of Suntree Boulevard. So if you're on the road right now heading down Route 1 north and you haven't hit Suntree, you might want to get off there, take 95 Wickham Road or some other.
Have some fun with that because traffic is not moving at all. It was backed up from Interlochen and Wickham.
Wow.
So, yes. So just take a deep breath, everybody.
This traffic report brought to you by Radio Takeover. We have a couple of exciting guests here.
We have some really amazing guests today.
I'm thrilled.
We have today with us in the studio, joining us, Emmanuel Couture. See, I got it this time.
You did. Greetings, everybody. Happy Sensational Wednesday.
And we also have joining us in the studio today, Monica Anderson.
Hello, how is everyone doing? Excited to be here.
We are so glad to have you. Hopefully you guys are all kind of calmed down. Michael, you got here to the studio before any of us.
Yeah, I actually came the back route for some reason.
For some reason.
It's actually a small miracle that everyone's here on time. It's unbelievable. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're going to be talking today about fashion for the holidays. Michael is going to be talking with us about his, he's going to be providing us with his fashion expertise, all the do's and don'ts for the holidays, and what to do if you can't find that perfect outfit. Michael's just laughing here.
Just come see me, that's all.
Come see Michael, yes. And Monica is going to be talking to us all about hairstyles and what she does. So awesome. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it. And you'll have to excuse us because we're just kind of playing real catch up here.
I'm going to wipe the sweat from my brow here.
Oh, I got my fan.
You have your fan?
Yes, it's hot.
Oh, that's nice. I know you can't see us, but Michael's wearing a SpongeBob shirt. And it's adorable.
It is.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Why SpongeBob?
Why not SpongeBob? I love SpongeBob. I grew up with SpongeBob, so wherever I go, he basically goes sometimes. So there you have it.
Do you have the same attitude as him?
And actually, you know what? It's a conversation piece.
Sure.
I walk into the store, the grocery store, SpongeBob, hey, and then we just have a conversation, so it's all good.
So why not Patrick?
Don't care for Patrick, sorry.
He's a star.
Yeah, he's awesome. We like that.
So, Michael, you've been to our show before.
That's the ladies first.
Okay, well, we're going to just kind of go back and forth.
Oh, okay.
So, for those of us who are just joining us for the first time, who didn't get a chance to hear our show the last time you were on, give us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, okay, let's see. I am a fashion designer. I've been designing for many, many, many years. If you will, I'm originally from New York, by way Atlanta, Georgia. I've been in Florida for approximately about 4 years now.
Okay.
And with that being said, and not being in Atlanta anymore, I said I have to make this my home. So what is it that I do that I can make this my home, because it's going to be my home now? So then I love fashion, and I've been in fashion. I've been in theater in New York, National Black Theater and all that. I came to Florida. I met with some people from the Chamber of Commerce, and I hooked up with the Chamber of Commerce, and they actually had a Space Coast Fashion Week. I was designing there for two seasons. It's fair to say two seasons?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
2
absolutely.
seasons. And then, the funny thing is, the third season, it's like they decided they wasn't going to do it anymore. Mm-hmm. And I was a little disappointed. And I said, well, you know what? I was a little disappointed. So I said, okay, what am I going to do now? So if it wasn't for my sister, my wonderful, beautiful sister, Tanisha Burke, who said, well, you know what, you're a fashion designer, you know a lot of people, you know about clothes, etc. Why don't you start your own fashion night out? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to start your own. So with her saying that to me, I decided to do my own fashion night out. And actually next in July 2017 will be my third annual FNO Fashion Night Out Fashion Showcase here in Melbourne, Florida. And so of course, you know, I want everybody to come out and see the fashions and see the theme. My thing with the fashion is, one, I can dress any and everybody. Doesn't matter what size you are. You're not the perfect, you know, 2, 3, 4. It's not all about that. And of course, with the fashion comes the hair.
Yes.
We're going to talk to Miss Monica about the hair, and you know, I have a question for you too.
Okay.
With that. So, and just to give you a little brief about what's happening for FNO 2017, the theme, because I do a different theme every season. 2017, the theme is Runway in Paris, and that's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, it's a
And
secret.
It's a big secret.
It is going to be the ambiance itself is going to be amazing.
Well, you know, I've seen some of your fashion shows before, and I have to
Yes.
say, if you have not seen one, you do not know what you're missing. There's so much energy, so much wonderful color.
I love
It's
color.
exciting, and your fashions are absolutely off the chain.
Thank you so
so
much. I
wonderful.
appreciate that. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You're on fleek.
Um,
See, bringing that new vocabulary to some of our listeners. On fleek, ladies and gentlemen.
And Monica, let's go to you.
Sure.
You are a national Paul Mitchell color
Color expert.
expert.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really cool.
Thank
You are also an artistic director at Invoke
Yes,
Salon
yes. Invoke Salon, downtown O'Galley.
Wow.
with
Uh-huh.
I believe over 1,000+ followers.
Oh, thank you.
So
Yes, on Facebook.
that is, yes, that's exciting.
That's
Yes,
world
you're
famous, bro.
shares.
1,000 followers?
Yeah.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit about the hair industry, what you've done, what you've
Well, I've been
accomplished.
doing, I've been specializing in color for 15 years now. We do everything at the salon. We're right in the hubbub of downtown O'Galley. They're really building it up down there. Yeah, we're busy every day right now with the holiday season. Everyone's coming in for the, you know, the blowouts and the updos. So we're having a lot of fun with that. But definitely always focusing on hair color and making it really
Sorry, I'm not sure what
nice
you
and
said.
dimensional.
Little technical
Who is that? Is
difficulty there.
that another guest?
We have
What's
lots
he
of
doing
that.
We're good.
Monica, can you tell us what's trending in hair right now? Trending as far as hair color or cuts? What are you seeing for this season?
Right now, we're seeing a lot of the ombre still. We're doing a lot of what's called the tiger eye.
What
which
is a tiger
tiger
eye?
eye?
It's a little bit of the warm colors. Everyone's into the bronze. The blondes are going a little bit more golden shades right now. A little bit of dipping on the ends where you have a little bit of the blonde on the ends, and
I do
still
that.
not quite as harsh as the really dark that has the really bright blonde on the end. A little softer and a little more organic, but lots of warm colors and lots of reds right now.
Reds. Karen knows all about
Yep.
Well,
Karen is
no.
my redheaded muse.
that. No, wait a minute. Is this your hairdresser, Karen?
Yes.
Oh, the legend is here. I didn't make that
Yes.
connection. Excuse me for not doing that, but that's wonderful. You do a
Yep.
beautiful job
Thank
on
you.
her hair.
Oh, thank you.
Look at her.
Always
Oh,
fun.
wow. I'm feeling really
Always
great.
She
styling.
definitely lets me, do my thing when she comes in.
She told me that was her natural color. So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
telling me
We're
that.
just enhancing it a little bit.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, Monica, we'll get back to Michael here in just a second. There's one thing that's kind of fun when what we've talked about when I've come into your salon. You actually categorize some of your clients into, well, you have like the Pinterest group,
Okay.
and work with me here. That you described how when some of your clients come in, you put them into groups according to how they may ask you to get their hairstyle. Like me, I kind of fit in your Pinterest group, which is the
Uh-huh.
person that brings 5,000 pictures
Right.
to the hairdresser,
Gotcha. I'm following.
and they're relatively all the same pictures.
A lot of times they are.
That's good.
But a client is seeing something different than what we're seeing.
Mhm.
So that's why I always try to ask you, okay, these might look all the same to me in a lot of different ways, but what is it you're seeing? And sometimes, it's something small like bangs, and
Right.
I'm looking like, okay, this is kind of broad, But yeah, we definitely have people that come in and sit in the chair and they let you do whatever you want to do and get really artistic with it. And then you have some people that come in and they get the same thing every time. And
So let me ask the both of you, because with certain dresses, Michael and Monica, you know, certain hair should go certain ways with dresses. So Michael, do you want to?
Absolutely. You know, for example, if I do something that's sporty, casual, if you will, easy breezy, just, you know, a cute little dress with a cute little swing on the side or something, technically your hair can really be any kind of way that you would want it to be, with the exception of you really don't want to wear an updo with something sporty casual because, you know, you're just hanging out, you're having a good time. So something with your hair down, over to the side, something of that nature, a part in the middle, just coming down, something free, and because it's easy breezy, so you want to feel easy breezy. You don't want to feel like, okay, you know, I have my hair pinned up and I got it, you know, I don't have evening wear on, so there's totally a different. And for each style that I do, there is a certain type of hairstyle that should be accommodated with that look.
yeah, I definitely agree. And it's, or if you have a beautiful evening gown that has a lot of embellishment on the top, you know, you do want to sweep the hair up and let that embellishment shine.
Okay, so if I had an evening gown and I say, okay, Nicole, I want you to do some type of updo, would you be able to do it?
Of course.
You're being interviewed right now.
If I and if I had something sporty casual or say palazzo pants, what would you see with someone wearing say palazzo pants and say a cute vest type?
I would say probably a wand. You know, take the curling wand, do a few beachy waves.
Okay.
Add some texture to the hair. You know, texture is huge. You can have.
It is. It is. So you know, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now you know I'm doing FNO 2017.
Okay.
Right? July 29th. Would you be one of my hairstylists?
Of course, I would love to. I'm honored.
Wow.
Oh my God! Look at
This
that,
is
ladies
huge
and
right here.
gentlemen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This will be in Florida Today's headline tomorrow. So this is big. You heard it here first.
Beautiful.
And weren't you at our salon and did
Yes.
some?
Actually, I just
mhm.
did a photo shoot at your
Yeah,
salon.
it's very beautiful.
All the pictures were up on Facebook, and yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Great.
Thank you to Morgan Star. Thank you, Morgan. If you hear me, thank you very much. Yeah. So okay, we're gonna get to
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be
Make it
awesome.
work.
Yes.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Talk to Me Network. You are on AM 1510 for the whole Space Coast, FM 100.7 Melbourne and Palm Bay, FM 94.7 Vera and Century, FM 99.9 Cocoa, Rockledge, and Merritt Island. And you can stream us online at 1510WMEL.com. This is Radio Takeover with Karen Wooden and Chuck Fresh.
Well,
So-
I've got a bunch of questions too.
Yes.
Mine are a little, you know, out in left field. But I'm gonna let y'all go through your main questions first before I get to what I'm doing, because mine will probably just bring it all around. You know what I'm saying?
Is that gonna be for everybody? Or
Oh yeah,
certain
everybody. We
people?
just jump in there and be a group conversation. It's all good.
So, Michael,
Yes.
and Monica, both of you can jump in on this because they're both the same question, but they apply differently. Being a fashion expert, being a hairstyle expert, give us some simple fashion do's and don't, or share with us some fashion faux pas that you have seen.
For what kind of event? We narrow it down a little bit, maybe.
Just in general,
Formal event, or-
you know, let's talk about how about office parties,
Oh.
you know, or galas.
Monica, you go first.
Some fashion faux pas as far as hair goes.
Mhm.
I would say just, you know, like he was saying, too stiff, too done. Right now, everything is just a more organic feeling. You know, you can actually wear a really high fashion gown and have the looser hairstyle. I think, you know, people are letting their roots go these days. You know, not being so prim and proper. So
How about lots of hair accessories, or is it more, because what I think I'm kind of seeing, and I may be wrong, is more of less of the rhinestone
Mhm.
accessories, more of the natural where they take a braid,
yes,
maybe.
braiding is really popular right now. Also, a lot of the headpieces. People are still wearing a lot of the headpieces, even if, you know, some of them are simple, some of them are more rhinestones and stuff, but they just sort of sit on the head and almost look like a sort of a tiara of sorts, like a modern tiara.
Okay.
The backwards headbands where you just have the embellishment in the back and you don't really see anything in the front.
Monica, I have a quick question for you. Can I jump in?
Yeah, please.
Are there different styles for younger women and older women? Because someone told my wife, she said, when she was at a hairstyle, we're probably going to change. She said, once you hit 40, you got to go shorty. What's up with that?
Absolutely not.
No?
I do not.
I
agree with
disagree,
that.
too.
I disagree. I think it always depends on the person too.
Yeah.
Just like with fashion, my mom will go shopping with me and she'll say, I can't wear these jeans, they've got holes, they're cute, and I'm like, well, if you're wearing a crop top with it, yeah, that's, that it's not going to be age appropriate. But if you wear a nice button down shirt with a statement necklace and some ripped up jeans, it looks good on a 60-year-old woman,
And it's a wonderful, beautiful swing blouse.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful on women, yes.
But I think the same with the hair. I think as long as you're wearing it, you want to add some layers and make sure it's not just all hanging and your color's up to date. Long hair, to me, if you're going to have long hair, it needs to be healthy and shiny. That's the main thing.
Do you think women cut their hair when they get older because they give up? They just don't want to date. They don't want any attention from men.
I think it really
They're
depends on the
lazy.
women. I definitely have a lot of women who are 40 plus who have long hair and wear it well.
Good.
Especially now, and I think it's shifted a little bit. 20 years ago, everyone chopped their hair into a bob, but now
I don't
everyone's-
know many men who like short hair on women.
There
I mean,
are
there's
a
some of the
few.
right. There's some of the right styles with the right facial construction.
Well, Halle
It can
Berry,
work. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There's some gorgeous
she
people.
rocks it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not every woman is Halle Berry. You can't
No.
pull that off.
No, I certainly couldn't. I certainly
me
couldn't.
either.
Just go, cut, little by little.
Exactly.
Now, as far as
And it grows back.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
It does, it grows back. Now, as far as you asking me the question, as far as galas and things of that nature, here, the key for fashion is when you're going to events. One, go comfortable. Two, did you know that women actually do not dress for, say, themselves or their husbands?
Right.
They actually dress for other women.
Other women.
Yes.
Yes,
I did
absolutely.
not know that.
Women dress for other women, and it's just so it's like what do you mean? Because a woman is one outside of a woman being beautiful, feeling fabulous with what she has on. When she walks into a room, she wants to make a statement. Period.
To other women.
and to other women because it's a
Competition, maybe?
basic
Fashion
it's just
show?
like a competition thing. If you see a woman look at you, oh my gosh, she looks fabulous.
Mhm.
Once she already knows that, okay? And again, it's just a competition thing. But women dress for women. They don't dress for the man. They dress for other
And sometimes
women.
you see another woman and you're inspired by their look.
Right.
It's not even a competitive thing.
Absolutely.
It's just, oh, she looks cute. I'm going to step up my game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All this time, I thought my wife was dressing for me.
She is.
Unbelievable.
If you're taking her out to a gala, you know that she's actually dressing for other women. Look it up.
I have to keep my
Yeah,
eye on
absolutely.
that now.
That's
I'm
actually
going to have
the
to
truth.
make some
Yes.
wardrobe adjustments.
Just a little. Just a little. But
So
yeah,
a low-cut
it's a
top
beautiful thing.
is kind of an accentuation to say, hey, here I am, and I'm just as good as somebody else here.
As long as it makes them feel good and look
Comfortable.
fabulous, absolutely. That's all that matters.
I like comfortable.
It really is. It really is.
Oh, my wife just texted me. I
And
think,
that's
I
so
think he's
that's what
right.
happened.
No, Tina, he is right. You just admitted it. I'm in trouble in the doghouse now.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful thing.
So what is your recommendation for the office party? Because, nowadays you're seeing this kind of,
You're seeing a little bit of
Everything.
everything. Again, you can't put it any way, but just be comfortable. That's the bottom
That's
line.
great
You don't want to
advice.
be sitting down and okay, you got to move this way, and women, you have your undergarments on, which is a wonderful thing because
you said that so eloquently.
it contours your body and it makes you feel secure. No matter what you have on, if you have on something tighter, but you don't want to have anything tight on. You want to have something that's loose and free.
Mhm.
Okay. That's the best way I can say it.
I'm going to have to try this undergarment thing.
You know,
Is this new?
no, wait, they have some for men.
Really?
Absolutely. They have
I
undergarments
saw
for
an
men.
advertisement on Facebook for underwear that has silver in it.
I seen.
So you can wear it for a week, and you don't have to bathe. It sounds good because the silver kills bacteria. Well,
Okay.
that's next week. We'll talk about that.
That's next week's subject.
That's pretty nasty.
That's awesome.
But what about outfits that, because when you do go to some of these office parties, you do see people dressing a little risque.
Mm.
Now, is that
for other women.
I mean,
Are you talking about guys or?
honestly, some things that some of these women wear.
I know,
are
right?
Like, really, come on.
Mm.
Why would you even wear something like that to a Christmas party? I just don't get it. I don't know.
Well, these might be the women who are shopping for other men or other women.
Interesting.
Hey, who knows? You
Well,
know, they're probably screaming for attention,
The
right?
mommies out there who never get to get dressed and do their
That is
hair and
true.
go anywhere,
Very
you
true.
know.
That's true too.
You know, they're at home day in and day out, and they get to go. It's a big deal, you know.
You think they're dressing because they just don't have experience with how to dress, or they haven't been out in the community to see what the
Or
appropriate.
they're just so excited they don't know how to slow down.
That's true. Or just just don't have the clothes.
hmm
Yeah.
And it's really simple. I mean, you can go. All due respect, you can go to the thrift store and pick up something
Right.
that'll be very
Mhm.
elegant and
Consignment.
fashionable. Absolutely. They got all types of name brands.
And if people can't find their dress, where can they go find one?
They can come to the one and only Michael Emmanuel Couture. You could actually come to me, and actually you can just go to my Facebook page, or you can go to my website, michaelemmanuelcouture.com. I am a one-of-a-kind designer. I make something specially for you and for you only. No one else is going to have it. So it's not like you're going to, one of the department stores and you see a beautiful dress and you pick it up and you go to an office party, you go to an event, and of course you look over to your right or to your left and you see a woman with the exact same thing.
Mhm.
You're going to run to the bathroom, you're going to take it off, put it in your bag or what have you. But as far as I'm concerned, as a designer, one-of-a-kind designer, come see me. Let me design something especially for you. It doesn't matter your size. It doesn't matter. We'll make it work.
All right, we want to talk about that. I want to come back to that after the
Okay.
break, talk about where we can see some of your stuff.
Okay,
And,
absolutely.
I'm interested in that too. I'm going to talk a little bit more with Monica about hair too.
Yes, and where can we find you again?
Facebook is, if you search Hair by Monica Anderson, I believe it's facebook.com/Hair by Monica Anderson.
We're going to put
And
links to
Instagram.
everybody on
Yes.
on Instagram also.
Mhm.
We'll put links to everybody's website on our website, which is brevardradio.com. We'll get that up in the next couple of hours. We'll get that all set up for you.
And it's great because you can see Monica's work. She does fabulous work, and again, Michael too. They both do incredible work, and it's kind of
Thank
nice because you can see what's happening.
Yeah. Before and afters are everywhere.
I just want to tell you that Monica's hair is gorgeous.
Oh,
Look
thank
how
you.
long, healthy it looks, thick, with
Thank
a
you
nice
so much.
luster. You ingest a lot of vitamin D, don't you?
I try.
We'll talk about some of her tips too after we come back from our break. We're excited. This is Radio Takeover on 1510 WMEL, the Talk to Me station. What are our other frequencies, Karen?
Our other frequencies are FM 100.7, FM 94.7, FM 99.9, and you can stream us online at 1510WMEL.com.
Awesome. I have so many questions for you guys. So will you guys hang out with us after the break?
Yes,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Awesome. That's the best. I know you're busy. It's that time of year, and we'll definitely get some of these questions in here. Things that will help people have a better life.
And we also have some contests coming up too in the show today. We'll be giving away a $50 Starbucks gift card.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? There's no budget here.
I know. And we also have a $75 gift voucher from Chris Morse at the Travel Center located in Merritt Island.
Awesome. We love Chris Morris. Radio Takeover. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't touch that dial.
Whenever I am on the Space Coast, I always make time in my schedule to listen to Radio Takeover with Karen Warden and Chuck Fresh. Stand by. They'll be back for another half hour after these messages. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Karen Wooden and Chuck Fresh with Radio Takeover, WMEL's hit radio talk show program. Heard every Wednesday on fine radio stations like this.
All right, everyone. This is Karen Wooden, your host, along with Chuck Fresh, who's hosting the show alongside me. Today in the studio, we have Monica Anderson with Hair by Monica. Hey, Monica. Welcome back again.
Thank you.
And Emmanuel Couture is also joining us today, talking about holiday fashion trends.
Hello.
Couture.
Couture.
You
I
have
like
to be
that word.
French to be a style of
Couture.
fashion. Couture.
Are you French?
Couture.
Oui.
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 Bonjour. That's the
It's just
expensive.
actually, couture. The word couture is nothing more than fabulous fashion.
Oh.
That's all it is.
It just sounds so much better.
It sounds much better. Yes.
I like
Yes.
that.
You know, it'd be better if you could talk with a
And
French
it's
accent.
expensive.
Yes.
Yes.
You should
I
just
think
do this, adapt this, and do this all the time.
And you think that would be good?
He's good.
Good.
He's
Yes.
good.
He's so very good.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can't do that accent. Hey, so if you don't have our phone number, we're going to have a contest here. We're going to take caller number 3, and our phone number is 321-241-1060. Again, that'll be caller 3.
What are we gonna win? What are we gonna?
241-1060.
What are we gonna win? What is it? What is it?
And you're going to win a $15 Starbucks gift card.
Wow!
Awesome.
Give me the phone.
Would you
I'm
like
gonna
that?
call in. Okay, I can't call. No,
You
that's
can't
not fair.
call. I'm sorry, you can't call today. Okay, so caller number 3 for that $15 Starbucks gift card, 321-241-1060. It'll make a great stocking stuffer, or it'll keep you
Nice and snuggly warm.
nice and slightly warmer, give you enough energy to continue that Christmas shopping.
Absolutely, yeah, true. Speaking of Christmas shopping, can we go there for a moment?
We can go there.
Oh my gosh, you know how when you go on Christmas shopping, why is it so crowded? If you're getting 1 or 2 items and you have to wait in line, and you wait in line for about 20 minutes for like 2 items, what would be the thing to do to prevent all of that chaos? And,
Online shopping.
yeah.
Online shopping, exactly.
Amazon.
What can you do?
Yes.
Any ideas? Anybody?
You can hire a shopper.
Good answer.
Yes.
You know.
Good answer.
Do you do that too?
Actually, Karen and I was talking about that earlier, where you can actually call. Was it Walmart's or somewhere?
Walmart just started.
Yeah, you can call them and order whatever it is that you want, and all you need to do is just go pick it up.
Oh
You
no,
don't
I
have to
don't
wait
go.
in a long
No,
lines.
I don't
and-
go pick it up. I'm trying to avoid the parking lot here. It's dangerous.
Well, that's true. I mean, you can always have them delivered to you.
I think they bring it to your car.
Did they bring it
Bring
to
it
your
to
car?
your
Yeah,
car.
it's
Do
like
they-
a parking service.
Well, if they
Fly
bring
it
it,
in.
just bring it home, just a little further.
Yes, I want someone to bring it home and unpack it.
Yeah.
Put it
Well,
right
Publix,
away.
you know, if you've got grocery shopping, they do that. The
What?
new service.
Publix does?
Yeah, they. It's an app, and you fill it out, and I think there's a yearly charge, and then they
Nice.
just deliver it to your house.
I
That's you and I have
that's
been in the
awesome.
dark
I
ages
know.
here.
I'm lost. You guys are
That's
so.
awesome.
We need to get with the program.
We need to get them a show.
Yes, you guys should see her.
Oh,
Got all the information. There you go.
We call it 411 on 1510.
Well, yeah, but that was something. Yeah.
Karen, you got a couple more fashion questions, or you want me to hit them over the head with mine?
I think
They're
we
not
need
ready
to-
for mine.
I think we need to take it up a notch.
All right.
Mm.
Michael
Yes.
Emmanuel Couture.
Yes. Sir.
First of all, let me get a little bit more of a grasp on what you do. So you will actually, from scratch, design an outfit for a woman or a man based on the type of event they're going, based on their shape of their body, their facial structure, their hair. You can do that kind of thing.
I can do that. I've actually been blessed with the gift of. Now, for example, if you say, Michael, I want an outfit made. Da, da, da. Okay, here are my measurements, and you go. I don't do measurements. My measurement is looking directly at you from head to toe.
Wow.
I take the fabric, I cut it, and I sew it, and I take it from there.
That's amazing.
That's
Do you
that
pick?
gift of being a hands-on designer.
That's amazing.
I don't sketch.
Okay.
I sketch in my mind.
Yeah.
I take the fabric, cut it, and sew it. That's what I do.
Now, who picks colors?
We all do.
It's kind of a group thing.
Yeah.
What if a customer says, I don't like this color, I don't like that, I want blue?
Okay, we'll go with a different type of blue.
Really?
Yeah.
After you've gone through and cut all that
Yeah.
stuff.
It doesn't matter.
Wow.
My job would be to make you happy.
That's amazing. It's quite a
Yes,
gift.
to make you happy.
He's
Yes.
a true artist.
Yes, yes, I am.
That's neat.
I think I am.
Tell me about, I hate to delve on pricing, but you know, I am a potential customer. What are we looking at? We're looking at New York prices, Miami prices, cocoa prices. What are we looking at here?
Actually, I actually do it based on the fabric choice
Mhm.
that's used, based on the time that I actually put into it.
Okay.
And then, of course, a fee before I get started to know that, okay, this is what we're going to do. There's a fee for me to go get the fabric, etc. I mean, my pricing is actually not expensive, and anybody could.
So if somebody's going to run
Yeah,
into Macy's or Lord & Taylor and buy a dress, would you be on par with those prices? Obviously, it'd be a little bit more because it's custom.
Look at
Here's
that.
some of the
Look
designs.
on
You
his
should have seen my
face.
face
I
like
know.
that, really.
Yes,
You know?
too bad.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, prices are basically what I can charge anywhere from say $150 up to $1,200.
Okay.
Easy.
So
You
that's
know,
on par with what you see in
yeah.
some of the higher end department stores for
Yes.
something unique, so you don't end up with what your neighbor's
Something
wearing.
someone else is wearing. Absolutely, yes.
And it's completely unique, so that's
Yeah,
interesting.
it is. Yeah, and I do all sizes, so that's what makes it different.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Is it more about the style of the fashion or itself, or is it more about the tag on the inside for most styles? I mean, can somebody rock a jacket from Target that looks exactly like one that maybe Rachel Roy made?
No.
Can't do it?
You can wear, honestly, you can wear anything that you want to wear as long as it looks good and you style it
Mhm.
the way that makes you feel fabulous.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
accessorize or
Accessorize, bracelets, necklaces, I don't know, put a flower on or something. You can,
Mhm.
yes, you can do it.
That's cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to break in
Yeah.
because we do have a winner.
Yay!
The winner of the $15 Starbucks gift
Is
card
Chuck Fresh? Thank you
is
very
not
much, lady.
Chuck
Oh,
Fresh.
oh,
I'm
well,
so
put it-
sorry.
let me
He's
put it
already
back.
jumping out of the chair
All
there.
right. Put it
The
back.
winner is Louis Santango. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Louis! Yay!
And in a little bit, we will do one more giveaway, and that will be for that $75 gift voucher. We'll give you a heads up here in just a few minutes. And again, you're on the Talk to Me network, AM 1510 for the whole Space Coast, FM 100.7 Melbourne and Palm Bay, FM 94.7 Viera and Century, FM 99.9 Cocoa, Rockledge, and Merritt Island. And you can stream us online at 1510WMEL.com.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
And our
Check
website,
it out.
which is
Yes.
now up and available at BrevardRadio.com, which will have links for Michael and Monica there. So, Michael, if we want to get in touch with you, somebody, a prospective customer wants you to design something, how would they contact you?
Listen, they can go to my Facebook, Michael.Emmanuel Couture, or they can contact me via email, michaelemmanuelcouture@yahoo, or you can contact me on my website, michaelemmanuelcouture.com.
Beautiful.
And Monica, let's
Yes.
get into some juicy stories,
yeah.
salon
Okay, let's do it.
I've
gossip,
been waiting
because
for this.
when people come
Me
into
too.
the hairdresser, hairstylist, I hate to say hairdresser, hairstylist, or hair artist.
Your artist.
There we go, hair artist. Hashtag hair artist. You're kind of like a therapist.
Absolutely.
Bartender.
So do you
I've
have
heard it
any,
all.
juicy stories you'd like to share? You don't have to mention names unless you'd like to mention names.
No names.
Don't be surprised what we hear, what stays in the salon, what happens in the salon.
What
stays
happens
in
in
the
the
salon.
Kind of sounds like a Vegas trip. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
So you probably get some high-end people in the county who may be
Sure.
prominent positions in
Uh-huh.
government or business, and technically you could be busted for insider trading, couldn't you? Some of
Probably,
the
yeah.
stuff you hear.
Yeah, some of the stuff I don't want to hear.
Unbelievable. That's cool. So some of the stuff you don't want to hear, so how do you turn somebody off if they're starting to tell you something? Well, my husband was...
Well, we
trying
always
to-
try to make the experience about the client. You
Yeah.
know, you don't want
Yeah.
to talk about yourself when someone's sitting in your chair.
Right.
Of course, after you had a relationship with someone for 10 years doing their hair, they ask about you, but I always try to shift it to the client. And so then it can get kind of, they're telling you all kinds of stuff. But
Juicy.
yeah,
Were
just
you-
listen and,
Were you a psychology major?
absolutely not.
So you
no.
just kind of learned how to listen to people
Right.
when you listen.
Yeah, just make it all about
Do you ever
them.
have people just come in to
They're,
need a
they're there to
haircut?
relax and, let go of all their problems for 2 hours.
So you just cut like a quarter-inch off and listen to them talk for a half hour?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's amazing.
Now, what about the client that comes in that gets on your nerves? Because there's always that one client, and that would not be me,
That's probably
right?
me.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like the best client ever.
I mean, she just
You
canceled my
notice how
appointment.
Monica's not saying a word. She's like, you're the one that comes in that expecting a magic wand.
Oh, no.
Can I get the body to go with the face and, a picture
That's
of the magazine,
probably that's
whole
probably the
thing?
main thing as far as getting on your nerves. Not really, everyone's different, and it's nice to meet new people all the time. And like I said, I've had long relationships with lots of people, but the ones that come in with their expectations are high. In 1 2-hour visit, they're expecting this transformation that they found on Pinterest that maybe took, the stylist who actually did that transformation. It might have taken several sessions to get
Sure.
to this desired result. But people see a picture before and after, and they think that it happened in one session. It's definitely something that you have to consult with them and let them know, this is your goal, and it's going to take, X amount of visits for us to accomplish this, but we can,
You don't sit there and go, because if it was me, it's a good thing I'm not a hairdresser, stylist. You said you wanted 1 inch off, correct? Snip. Oh, sorry, that's 2 inches.
Hey, we offer extensions.
2 offers.
We do.
Yeah.
Consultation is key. That you definitely want to have a good rapport with your client and make sure you're listening to them.
I'll tell you what, that Pinterest has got to be a great help. 'Cause a lot of people probably walked in and they had the magazines that used to be in the waiting room.
I kind of miss the days of the magazine cutouts.
Yeah. But this way they at least know they've done a little research, probably spent a lot of time with it, know
Right.
exactly what they want. So that's got to be a big
it is
help.
nice, and it's nice, for us to promote our work and like you said, over 1,000 followers on Facebook. It's
Wow.
kind of
Yeah, it's
helps
amazing.
having those before and afters because people see that and they're confident when they sit in your chair
Well, that's
rather
what
than
I told
coming
you.
in nervous,
Yeah.
with a new stylist, and they come in and they see my work, they know, what we do, and they're confident that they're going to leave looking beautiful.
I have a question for you, Monica. What's a good tip? Realizing that you're sort of a pseudo consultant. So what would be a good tip for your favorite hairstylist, especially during the holidays?
And is there anything you can do for Chuck?
No,
I'm
forget
kidding.
it.
It's not good with hair.
I'm teasing.
Chuck gotta
You look
go.
marvelous.
I go to that place that puts hot towels on your face.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
yet to find some styling
that.
shot. You do?
Do that, yeah.
All right, I'm switching
Have a
tomorrow.
towel warmer.
That's what I need, yeah. That's the only reason I go there.
The facials there?
Sorry, Monica. I'll let you get
No,
back
that's
to the
okay.
question. I just had it
What
so
was the question
much.
again? I'm sorry.
I don't remember, whatever. But let me ask you this. The tip. The tip. What's an appropriate tip? I'm always wondering.
Oh, gratuities.
Gratuities.
Okay.
Right. I'm sorry.
That's one of those kind of vague things that everyone feels. The going, I guess what you would in here, this area. Usually, I say if someone were to ask me, or more so if someone were to ask the coordinator at the front desk, because I don't really like to get into that. It's kind of sticky.
Right.
But they usually tell them 15 to 20%, just like
It's about.
when you go out to
That's what I
eat.
thought.
Happy
Right.
with your hair, 15. If you love it, 20. But
And if you have somebody that
me-
tips you like 8 to 10%, do you just make a mistake next time?
you know.
No, I'm kidding. Should never.
It's icing on the cake,
Yeah.
It's not something that luckily
But you do
I
remember.
don't have to rely on that.
You
to
remember
live
you're
anymore.
better tippers, and you go a little further for them, don't you?
Of course,
See?
there's
See, it does work.
people take care of you. You appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got one more question for Monica, and I promise I'll leave you alone. Has there ever been a hairdresser mistake that has become a hairstyle, like the wedge?
Well, Jennifer
You know,
Aniston.
that's-
Kate Gosselin,
Yeah.
remember her
Yeah.
with the spikes in the back and the long side
So you
bang?
think that was a
People actually
mistake?
ask me for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you done
Sometimes
it?
every now and then people will still come in and ask because I do a lot of color. That's my specialty, more so than cutting. We'll do both, but busy all day with color. And I think the main thing that people come in and ask for still, just rarely, are the chunky with the white, the really blonde against the really
Oh,
dark.
no.
And-
Don't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Try to have a conversation with them and let them
Yeah.
know, maybe we should shift towards something a little more modern looking, hint, but
Michael, what do you think about that hairstyle? A little chunky, crazy colors.
Well, I definitely would have something, to put together if they can wear it.
Right.
Like
To
a
go
wig?
with it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like you said, you have to make the customer happy. If that's really what they want, then and they're paying you, that's what you're going to do.
And if they're comfortable with that, might be their comfort zone too. They
Mhm.
might want to stick out.
And then
Yeah.
it just doesn't show up on Pinterest.
No.
So,
You'll never know.
Hey, do you want to give away another prize? Have another?
Let's
Call
do that. Yeah, we've got a bunch of callers who missed out last time. We have one more $75 coupon from the Travel Center. Thanks to Chris Morris. That's $75 on any travel of 7 days or more, cruise or a trip. So give us a buzz right here, 321-241-1060. We'll take the third caller again. Lucky third caller.
Lucky number
321-241-1060. Give us a buzz, get that $75 certificate from the Travel Center and Mr. Chris Morris.
And we'll make that announcement who won it coming up in the show.
All right.
assume.
All right, Karen, you had a couple of questions. I'm sorry, I'm squeezing you out here. I feel terrible.
No, you're not squeezing me out at all.
I'm going to ask Monica about washing my hair with beer if you don't come up with another question.
Well, speaking of washing your hair with beer, remember Body on Tap. You're too young.
On my team.
Nobody
that
looked
young.
that up. Nobody looked that up because I don't want to date myself.
Body on Tap. I don't.
Body on Tap. It was a shampoo way back in the not so long ago past
Like
that had beer in it.
beer, hops, that type sort of.
I
Kind of
remember
not
we
surprising.
used it a couple times. I don't.
Didn't work.
If it
You still had
worked
hair
or not.
afterwards.
Still had hair
That's a
You
good
after.
probably
sign.
also tried the mayonnaise conditioner
The mayonnaise.
too, right?
When I had hair, I used to do the
You tried that?
mayonnaise. Yeah, the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
People still ask me about them.
Actually, in the 80s,
Looking that way.
in Philadelphia, some of the girls used to use toothpaste. There were those big,
Oh.
well before you all were born. But they used to keep their hair straight up. Remember some of those
Yes.
80 hairstyles?
Yes.
Karen, remember that?
Raw eggs.
Raw?
I
Hell
don't
no.
remember that, but I saw it. I Googled it.
Yeah, I was a child of the 80s, man. I'll tell you all
No,
about
I
that
was
stuff.
too.
80s was the.
It was something.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I did see something on Monica's Facebook page. Correct me if I'm wrong. Something about leggings.
Oh, yes.
Tell me about leggings. What's up with this? Do I need them?
Well, I've got them on right now. They're comfortable.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. These are little skulls. So.
Mommy has too much leggings.
Mommy has a lot of leggings, doesn't she? Do you have any leggings?
No.
Oh, me neither. So are they just for women or
No, actually, they have meggings as well.
meggings?
Yes, yes.
Shut
You'd
the
be
front
surprised.
door. Michael,
Absolutely.
do you have meggings?
I do.
What do you wear them
Absolutely.
for? Sleeping or?
No, well, yeah, that, running, etc., etc. Up under clothing, very, very rare.
Is it
Very
like
rare.
workout clothes? Is that what's the primary?
Not really. I mean, you can dress them up. You can, you know.
Just kind of
Yeah,
comfy.
I mean, I have well, you know, when I'm doing my shows, I have my models come in where they have on leggings and they have on a pair of wonderful pumps to go with it with a nice belt. You can dress it up or dress it down. So it's totally up to you.
And they're for good, all body types. You know,
yes,
you can
absolutely.
have all
That's
like
just-
for me, I can go to work. We wear mainly all black and have a little bit of color popping out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strip.
little
It's a stretch.
flare.
Yes, actually
It's definitely very trendy right now.
mostly a 4-ply strip. So that means you can stretch it 4 ways. So you can fit
Wow.
anybody. Yeah.
Futuristic stuff. So,
Yes, sir.
Monica, tell us how to get in touch with you. First, tell us about your hair salon and
Yes.
all that stuff.
In Vogue Salon in downtown O'Galley. It's a beautiful salon
You know, I'm
on
writing this down. What's the address?
535 West O'Galley Boulevard.
95 West. Okay, all right. And what's the phone number?
And the phone number is 321-241-6475.
647. Wait, give me that again. I lost it.
321-241-6475.
All right.
And you can find her on Facebook at
Yes.
Hair by Monica Anderson.
Exactly.
Hair by
Yeah.
Monica Andrew. I'm writing all this down. This is very important. Now, tell me about your leggings too. You have legging stuff? Is your
Oh, yeah, sure. You can go to leggings by Monica Anderson .mybootskins.com.
that my what?
Write it all down.
Bootskins? My bootskin. You can find it from your Facebook.
Yeah,
page.
yeah,
That's
for
how
sure.
I like
Hey,
that.
you know, Nancy Haddad, I hope I am pronouncing that right,
Nancy Haddad.
Nancy.
is
Haddad.
our
Awesome.
winner of the $75 gift voucher.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Nancy.
Awesome.
$75. Take us with you. That's the
Yes.
stipulation here.
We travel lightly.
Just be sure.
Well, I do. I'm not Karen. You women
We
use
don't wanna go there.
25 suitcases. And,
No, just one very large one.
Okay, that'll work too.
You know, because you never know what you're going to want to wear. So
That's
why
true.
not just bring it on?
That's true. Well, this is exciting. I wonder if we could get you guys together as a package deal if somebody had a holiday party.
Hey.
You're probably all booked up for the holidays, huh? Both of you,
Yeah,
Monica
yes,
and Michael, are probably real
yes.
busy this time of year.
We're pretty busy until January right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why January?
Well, I don't
New
think I have an
Year's?
appointment available until after the 10th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Monica,
That's
you've
good.
got to, when you get in there and you get your appointment, Shana, I don't want to tell the secret because I want to make sure I always get my
And you
appointment.
always book ahead
But
of time like a
Yeah.
good guest.
You book ahead.
Yeah.
Book ahead.
Now, Tina's having a hard time getting an appointment. She goes to Ulta,
Okay.
but I think we're gonna send
Give her my
her over
card,
to you.
yeah.
I will. I will. So she wants to do some color experimenting too.
Yeah.
She
And it's
got
a
kind of
destination location down there, you know. It's really
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah, this way I can have 4 or 5 beers while
Mhm.
she's getting her hair done.
Yeah.
Do you guys
We do.
serve wine and
We do. We
cheese?
serve wine and beer.
For
we,
men?
we had a husband waiting last week that was sitting back drinking a nice beer.
I love you guys.
Go next
that
door to
for
Chef
me?
Mario's Cafe and have an appetizer while you're waiting.
That's cool.
Where was that when I come out?
You always come in the
I get to
morning.
watch.
You're an early bird.
Is- You know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always 5 o'clock.
Mimosas.
Well, I'm excited.
We
I'm
haven't
trying to
rolled too
pair
much
you
fun
guys. Yeah, I'm trying to pair you guys together sometime in January for myself and my wife.
Nice.
We'll do something really cool.
Okay, that
That's
would
a
be
date.
great.
You do man's coloring too? 'Cause I wanted to do
can.
some kind of highlights. So you think men could do highlights, or is it still weird?
I think when you got that gray, nice.
Oh,
nice
wait a
color,
minute.
highlight.
Oh, my.
Well, wait.
Highlights.
But she did
Oh, the
say,
men pull
she
it off
said
so
nice
well.
gray though.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so
Okay.
distinctive.
All right.
The silver tone.
What if I told you this is colored?
I wouldn't believe you.
Nice. Nice. Feeling a little old here. I'm
You
only
pay for that.
32.
You pay for that.
Yeah. 32 and a half. But yeah, seriously, I want to get you guys together in a January. Well, after January, I need to slow down a little bit. I want to actually film it for YouTube.
Okay.
For our YouTube, for our Radio Takeover
Yeah.
YouTube channel. I think that would be really
I may have to jump
That's
in on
it.
that because I need some stuff.
You could be my model.
I got you.
There we go.
I got you. I got you.
Wow, we're getting all set up here today. I
Yeah, this
kinda
is gonna
like
be cool.
this.
Actually, our show, we're excited to bring this. We should tell people that we
Yes.
are soon to be available on iTunes, iHeartRadio, and also our show is being syndicated to YouTube also.
I know, Chuck, you did a fantastic job putting all that together. I mean,
Well,
you
it couldn't
worked
be
so
done
much.
without you, Karen.
it's teamwork.
Hug, big group
It's
hug.
hug.
Oh,
I can't
Okay,
reach
yeah.
across the room.
yeah. Okay.
And
That's
you have an amazing website that Chuck put together too. So
BrevardRadio.com will have pictures of all our guests and also
Yes.
links to all our radio shows. And we'll also do
Okay.
videos too. Videos
Videos
of the
soon.
it'd be really cool. Well, hey, wanted to thank you guys for coming in. I know it's the holiday season and you guys are very, very busy. We
Thank you
thank
for
you for
having
taking
me.
a break out of
This was awesome.
Pleasure.
and sitting in traffic during all this cray-cray. Hopefully it'll be all cleaned up on the way home.
right,
Yeah, that's awesome.
right. And hopefully we're all a little less frazzled
Yeah.
from our driving here
Yes.
today. And hope you guys have Merry. I was gonna say Happy Holidays, but you know what? Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry
Thank you.
Christmas,
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Holidays.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Whatever y'all do. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays.
Happy Kwanzaa,
Happy
everything.
Kwanzaa.
Throw it all out there.
Right.
Throw it all out there. Just be happy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's the important thing.
And coming up on next week's show, we are going to have Kevin Kearns joining us, and he is a wine consultant. So he's going to
nice.
hopefully maybe bring us some wine to the show because I would love to sample some.
Mm.
And he's going to, hey, it's an afternoon show. We can do that.
Don't do no
But he's going to give us some ideas maybe on some festive drinks and what to pair with what.
Awesome. Awesome. For Karen Wooden, Michael Emmanuel Couture,
Yes.
Monica Anderson, and Karen Wooden, this is Radio Takeover. Thank you very much. We'll see y'all Wednesday at 1.
Bye.
This has been Radio Takeover, Brevard's hit talk radio show with Karen Wooden and Chuck Fresh. Heard every Wednesday at 1 p.m. right here on 1510 WMEL. And streaming all over the world 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Join us next Wednesday at 1 for Radio Takeover. For sponsorship rates and availability, please log on to brevardradio.com.